Before you write an offer on the home that you now want, you should watch this video. Hello there, this is Slav Polinski, Slav Polinski Homes in Downers Grove, Illinois. I'd like to share with you just a little experience that I had with my clients just the other day. So they are looking to buy a home. Before we head out to even look at the first home, we go through a checklist of wants and needs to really determine what's important to them in the home that they now want. So even with this information in hand, keep in mind that buying a home is one of the biggest financial investments and life decisions that most people will make. So in my client situation on this one particular day, we're scheduled to see about 8 homes. We set out, and the first several homes really were kind of discouraging to them. Did not meet their criteria. The homes looked a little bit different in real life than they did in photos and required more work than they wanted to get into. Then we walked into this one home. Oh, they loved the crown molding. They loved the raised panel doors, the refinished floors. The kitchens had quartz counters, newer cabinets, and overall the bedrooms were very nice size. We spent about 20 minutes there, and we had a couple more appointments to get to, so we couldn't spend much more time there than that in order to keep on schedule. So after that day, that one home was still the one that they were considering putting an offer in. We even discussed what an acceptable offer might be for that home. What I recommended to my clients is before they move forward, let's go see that home a second time and maybe compare it to a couple more. And this is why it's important. When someone sees a house for the first time, if it's a nice house, they get infatuated with some of the features like the crown molding, raised panel doors, the nice kitchen, and especially after seeing homes that were disappointing to them, they're overly excited, emotional that this may be the one. And after the end of the day, sometimes we create stories to make it fit the needs that we have. Now, this is what happens when we see a house a second time. We look at it with a different eye. So we're past the infatuation of some of the beautiful features that that home or neighborhoods provides. And sometimes, not always, sometimes you see it the second time and you feel just as good about it as you did the first, and then you know it's the right home. But sometimes what happens is you look at things a little more carefully. We began to ask specific questions. We were inside the master bedroom. The master bath was perfect for them, had the double sink they were looking for. When we took a closer look at the bedroom size, I asked them, are you gonna have a queen size bed like this one, or are you looking for a king size? And they said, well, we'd really like a king-size bed. I said, okay, did you know that a king-size bed is 16 inches wider than a queen? And then we looked at the room and measured it out, and then they realized that that would make things a little tighter than they wanted. We also went down into the family room, and we talked about their lifestyle, what they wanted to do at the end of the day after work. We looked at where the fireplace was, where would they like to relax and watch TV, and then we looked at the room where the fireplace was situated, where the sliding glass doors were situated. They realized, along with the size of the room, that it would be just a little bit too cramped, and this may end up being a room that they wouldn't use as often as they would like. In other words, this room would not fulfill one of their greatest needs that they had. So after that second showing, even though some of the features were still just as nice as they were before, when they looked at the overall picture, there were a few items that were very important to them that this home did not fill. Now, every home is not going to have every single thing that a buyer wants. And every buyer has to decide what is truly most important to them that they do not want to compromise, and what are the things that they're wants but not needs. So this is Slav Polinski Homes in Downers Grove with Caldwell Banker. If there's a home that you're really interested in, I highly recommend you see it more than once, twice, and if 3 times is what is necessary for you to feel good about moving forward and comfortable with the decision about buying a home, then you should do that. Have a fantastic day.